Compliance and governance is a huge thing when using AI. It put us at ease the fact that 2021 AI has been working with compliance and governance on AI for such a long time, and right out of the box could help us with our concerns around that.
I think like most companies in 2022 and 2023 were caught by surprise of the generative AI wave rolling out. So for us, that sparked a lot of curiosity on what is this? How is this different from AI that we use in many different tools? So we wanted to take the driver's seat on the initiative in our organization.
There was so many branches and use cases in this, so we needed to centralize it. We don't want to be the first movers on everything, but we want to be the first to use it in a proper way and the right way, where the users are adopting it and getting value out of it. I think in a lot of aspects we thought about, should we have a specific tool for specific use case? And that's still the case. There's a lot of specific legal tech tools that we use with great success.
When we formed our AI task force, we included a lot of different roles in the organization. So it included a bunch of lawyers, support staff from IT, HR, etc. A full organizational, like all processes in the organization would be covered by what we did. So we, like many other companies, did a screening of use cases in the organization, not just legal use cases, but a broad spectrum of use cases. And that gave us like 3 different buckets that we put the use cases in. So we have legal drafting as a use case area that we look into. Then we have legal research, which is what we do today online or in books, etc. With AI, get an assistant or some help doing that research in a much faster pace than we would otherwise. And then we have general purpose. It's much more in the general purpose. And that actually took us by surprise.
People can try to find out what is this AI, what can it do for me? And for that, then we need the tools from 2021 AI.
There was a lot of different companies popping up, offering a lot of different solutions with AI. So 2021 AI was a proven vendor and supplier of that technology. So having something where we are not taking on a risk with someone inexperienced was definitely part of why we chose to go with 2021 AI. Your knowledge about compliance and safe use of AI was proven as well. So you had some nice references that we could see and mirror ourselves in.
The flexibility of it is extremely positive for us, because it in a shifting world where geopolitics change all the time, then it's great to have a solution where you can kind of change the LML or prime it and do different things. So that's a huge win for us. We had the talks with 2021 AI, who initially had focus on governance and compliance around LLM models and AI in general, especially using the GRACE platform afterwards for controlling the LLM.
Part of ensuring a stable operation for someone like me is to have a platform that I know what's happening with that platform. So having a roadmap I can look into and see the changes projected into the future, when will it happen, is definitely helpful in stakeholder management. And also being in a position where we feel heard, that we could actually say something and have the roadmap of the platform take a shape where it fits us better.
I think Plesner have been successful implementing AI for several reasons. The first one was their willingness to experiment. The second point was their realistic expectations to what AI can and cannot do. The third component to it was also the fact that they had compliance in mind from day one, and to include that in the thought process, which is exactly what we advocate to do.
Initially, we had a restraint in using LLM models for some of the other solutions we used. They couldn't put in GDPR-sensitive data into it. And that was a kind of a hindrance for people adopting LLM models in general. So the fact that we in the GRACE solution could put in GDPR-sensitive data was a huge win. And we can see a lot of users who didn't use LLM models before are now using it, because it's a lot more safe for them to do. We had a lot of talks about how can we adopt different solutions, and we needed to be flexible. LM models are changing constantly. There's a new model each week. The fact that we are flexible in taking in new LM models is a great win for us. 2021, when AI hit the deadline each time with the implementations of new releases, it puts you at ease, because then I don't have to worry about the deadline. I can focus on implementation and compliance and other stuff. So the fact that when we used the GRACE platform, that then they could put GDPR-sensitive data and they could put metadata into it in a compliant and secure way, made it a lot easier for them to adopt the solution.
So as a product owner responsible for the product, I think this collaboration with Plesner is a dream scenario for me.